Right. Well, you're just in time, so let's go. I might have to play with the volume slightly because I can't talk too loudly because Ceres is asleep. So I finished Ultima 7 last night, destroyed the Black Gate, which meant that the Avatar was trapped with no way to go back to Earth. So this is set a year after that, and that's where we pick up from. So here we go. Hooray. Dear Avatar, greetings my old friend. I hope this letter finds thee in good health. It is now almost a year since thy defeat of the Guardian. In that time, we've repaired much of the damage done in the Guardian's assault. But though the task is great, the time has come to take pleasure in what we have accomplished. On the anniversary of thy triumph, we shall hold the Festival of Rebuilding at my castle in Britain. There we shall honour thy victory and relive past adventures. I shall be honoured if thou dost attend. Ever thy friend, Lord British. Britannia sleeps in peace, but the next morning so I am going to knock the volume down slightly because I can't talk too loud. That should do. Right, so create a character. So interestingly, you can't transfer your character from Underworld 1, which would have been quite good. So we shall be a mill, right-handed paladin. Mana. Praise. We did this last time. Went for sword, and it didn't work out too well. Should we go sword or axe? No. Do you know what? We'll go with sword. That's the sort of standard one, but I'll go beardy. Oh hell no! Jesus, it's like an 80s wrestler. Nope. Keep this character. Nope. we'll go with sword. We'll just go with that. There we go. So standard difficulty. Like that. Yeah. Right. So we have awoken in the castle. So, if you remember Underworld 1, we had menu things down the side, a couple of dragons here, various gargoyles back for the damage indicator. Hotkeys are now down here. Essentially they've made the player window bigger because technology had moved on a bit. You still have your character sheet at the back. Now, start off with all the best equipment. Please come to the throne room as soon as possible. Labyrinth shall be holding a meeting to discuss the options in this sudden crisis. From Miranda. Okay, now essentially we are trapped inside Labyrinth's castle because the Guardian has put a black rock gem around it whilst he does nefarious things. That's the letter I was sent. Now, because I've played this so many times, no, I'll do it now. When you play the game, normally you would go straight out and go see Labyrinth and carry on and whatever. Now, the actual map that you get with the game is, yeah, text adventure. If you have a look at the map, which I'll put up when I edit this, you can see which the avatar's room is, but you can actually see that there is a secret room, and it's a bit annoying really, but in the secret room is like half of the gear you need to actually get started, so I don't really know why it's hidden, but it is actually clearly visible on the map. So I guess if you actually take time to read the map you would know about it, but why all the avatar's gear would be hidden, I don't know. Not like a decent sized backpack for a start. Don't need that. I don't really need the flute. Ah yeah, because it's actually gives you sort of double what you start with in the room normally. So there's my crappy little sword. Can't remember if they're used up one at a time or not. So, serviceable dagger, badly worn dagger, we'll just get rid of that. Move all the food into here. Right, cool. So yeah, there's another door that you can open up and everything, but we'll come to that later. So the graphics are an improvement over the first one. So various rooms. In fact, we'll explore the castle afterwards. Let's just go to the throne room. Greetings, Avatar. Shall we begin this meeting? By all means. Need not tell you, citizens of Britannia, that we are near our darkest hour. The gem that surrounds our castle is made of black rock, a substance impervious to all physical force, which stifles magic workings within its boundaries. The Guardian has this day struck Britannia a fearsome blow, and we may be sure that he will not rest idle. Doubtless even now he is preparing an assault on the entire nation of Britannia. Miranda. Lord British, cannot Lord Draxi Newsom of the Gargoyles rally our people against the invader? He will do what he can, certainly, but I know not whether the humans of Britannia shall follow a gargoyle leader. Patterson arrives. If you remember, the adultering mayor from Britain, from 7. He arrives in a hurry, gasping for breath. Well, what can we do then? Somehow we must find a way to breach the gem. Now to work. Servants, take an inventory of the castle storerooms. Nice little Nelson. Still have need of thy far-famed scholarly powers. You must determine how the jewel was created and how it may be destroyed. You others, warriors, and especially you, Avatar, 8 times our savior, you must search the castle above and below for some means of escape. Why 8 times? Am I missing something? Oh, unless they're counting Underworld 1. Yeah, they will be. Miranda, I place thee in charge of the escape effort. Thou should use the Great Hall as thy headquarters. Avatar, be sure and report to her all that you have learned in thy search, and heed her advice in all things. All Britannia. He breaks off, sensing an otherworldly intruder. Yes, British, hasten to thy vain struggle, but know this, all who choose to serve me shall be spared. All others shall rot within these walls. It is bad when your Twitch bot turns against you, isn't it? So, the character sprites, as you can see, are a lot more realistic than they were in the first one. The textures, yeah, Guardian bot. So yet again, Lord British's castle has completely changed shape, as is the nature of just each game. Everything changes. So this is the King's quarters. Now, because I'm using the roll and sound card, some of the footsteps and things sound like small explosions, which is a bit weird. Okay, so tour of the castle. So here we have my quarters. Then I think that's Yolo's quarters, and that is Yolo there. I'm glad to see my old companion again now we're in this fix. What news, Yolo? As it'll say, my friend, it's a fine mess we're in this time, is it not? You're right. Little hope for us. Doubtless we'll pull through. There we go. Doubtless we shall pull through, friend. When have we ever failed before? It is true, my friend. We are thankful for this prison, inasmuch as we are safe on the inside, whilst the rest are tracked outside with Chuckles the Jester. His voice drops to a whisper again, but really, Avatar, the situation is darker than most days suspect. What meanest thou? Dupre and I took a look down in the sewers when the gem first came up. 'Tis crawling with monstrous vermin. Sewers were never safe, but now they are horrific. I believe he has the key. Should thou care to take a look for thyself? Now, is there what else you'd speak to me about? No, goodbye for now. So, you can't have the companions join you. But they act as skill trainers. So we again are back into the realms of people get pissed off if you steal their stuff. However, you'll notice that Dupre, I was about to say, noted my action and then got annoyed by it, but either way. Do not tell the other Slegnor, but I've made a horrible discovery. What is it? Yola and I walked down the sewers, and a bit below, A plague of monsters erupted. I don't know where they're coming from, but the matter bears investigation. I shall look into it at once. That brave man Slegnor, I admire thee, although I don't envy thy responsibilities here. Take thou this then, key to the sewers. I shall descend at once. I've done everything else. So, good old Dupre, the alcoholic. Okay, so I've got to remember the layout of the castle. So I think this is... Yes. This is Julia, whose hair colour has changed yet again. Heard thou wert about, old friend. On thy mind. Between me and thee, I'm glad thou art here. We've worked together, fought side by side. I know I can count on thee. Surely they'll not question the other's loyalty, Julia. Nay, but there's some here like Yola and Dupre who I can rely upon. People like Feridwin, Syria, I know not of. Well, we know who they are. Tell me of that year in Britannia. After travelling across Britannia and back with thee as well, I just couldn't go back to the rustic village tinker act I've been doing the past few years. So since then I've been working through northern Britannia watching the reconstruction happen. Yeah, not helping then. Okay, so Lady Tori, who we met at... I can't remember where we met her. How's the past year been? No, she was at Serpent Hold, that was it, yeah. Oh, a baby had gone missing, hadn't it? Yeah. So I spent past year at Serpent's Hold, serving as counsellor and raised my son. Still in debt to thee for saving him from those accursed harpies. But now, I fear again for his safety. Left him in the care of trusted servants at Serpent Hold, and now there is a war in Britannia. The Hold will be in an uproar. Can only hope the Guardian has not singled out my home for a special assault. Is there more? Yes. Know thy thoughts. Trapped in here as we are, I sense rising fear and anxiety in nearly everyone. We must not give in to fear. But I also sense that they have great confidence in these, Slegnor. As do I, after. So yeah, so she was an empath, wasn't she? I think this is nice. No, Nelson. You get it wrong. What is it, Nelson? We're in quite a fix, but then I suppose it's a speciality of thine. One never gets used to such things. Well, I've been thinking, all the Guardian's Blackrock structures have had smaller copies of themselves inside. It'd be worthwhile searching for something similar within the castle. Oh yeah, because the tetrahedron, the cube and the sphere all had the smaller one that I used to destroy the Black Gate. So where would such a thing be? It's hard to say. It may have been hidden, or it may be contain its own defences in some interior space. It's probably not in the castle proper though, but rather near the base of the sphere in the sewers. Will that be all? No, more shall discuss. What have you been doing since I saw the moon glow? Rendered that far city. As head of the Lyceum, my studies have kept me well occupied and quite content. Heard your friend Dupre had visited the city recently, but preferred to frequent the friendly nave and did not visit me in the Lyceum. Yes, I shall talk to you later. So he was one of the twins. His brother ran the observatory. Okay, so that should be Feridwin. Oh no, Parson. I'm so happy to see thee here. I mean, not because they're right inside, but you understand. How are things? I'm glad to have a chance to speak with thee. I just wanted to say I've always been a great admirer of thine. It is good to be working with thee. If there's anything I can do to help out, I need to keep up people's morale. Perhaps you should assist Miranda in the war room. Go with that. I shall do as thou sayest. Will that be all? There's more I must discuss. What you been doing? Well, Avatar, should not soon forget our last encounter. It does teach me a lesson in honesty that was long past due, and though it hurts my pride, must thank thee for it. Adultery is an ugly sin, but an easy one to fall into. 'Tis grief to be living without lies again. You're a scoundrel. Yeah, so he was sleeping around, and we went and told his wife. Right. Now this is Feridun's room. So he was the guy that run the homeless shelter where he always ended up when he died in Ultima 7. How did you spend the previous year? Dissolution of the fellowship did not change my desire to aid the poor and needy. Continue to run the shelter in pause, though we have great need more funding than the Lord British. Fear that soon we may lack the means to offer even meagre services that we currently provide. Yeah, well, don't blame me. More to discuss. What's on my mind? Once again, thy visit has coincided with calamity. Can't say I'm surprised. Trouble does seem to follow me about. Yes, it does. History tells us that there's always been the harbinger of ill tidings. Here comes the random minimizing again. So the guards are in green. They don't really say a lot. Right, yeah, Miranda. Avatar to see the what you've been doing. Well, Lord British put me in charge of Britannia's environmental problems, starting with Loch Lake. I've started the organisation of women who want a large role in Britannia's society, but who knows if that will matter now. What else you wish to know? Yes. What's the situation? Well, I'm setting up our war room in the Great Hall. I'll keep track of all the events related to our battle against the Guardian. Make sure to come to me often to get the latest news and inform me of thy progress. I shall. Which reminds me, both Nicetal and Nelson asked me to see them. No. Remember to visit me often, Slegnor. I may have news. Night, Bermuda. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so Blackrock Gem has sealed this exit. Fountain, throne room. Charles, who we met in the castle before. We've been doing the last year. I've been quite a year at the castle. Benny Boots retired from the staff, so more of the duties now fall to me. My sister Nell has married that artist, Carosio. Not entirely sure I approve, but she's happy. Well, nothing else to talk to you about. Anna, what is Avatar? What have we been doing the last year? Not much. I've retained my position as head of the royal nursery, keeping watch over the little ones in the castle. Boots came back last week, took the children on a field trip to Paws. I do hope they're alright. It's occupied the of late. Lord British's behaviour is becoming more and more offensive. Servants, take an inventory. No please, no thank you, no mention of far-famed organisational powers. I wonder what he thinks he would do without us. Actually, Lord British holds you in great esteem. Maybe. Nell. What have you been doing in the past year? Married my darling Carosio. Lord British even allowed the ceremony to be held in the castle. Charles grumbled a bit, but deep down I think he's pleased as I. What's occupied the elite? I'm glad they were with us at the time. If there's a way to escape this gem, I'm sure they will find it. But I worry so about my darling Carosio outside with our son. Should anything happen to them, I'd perish with grief. Can you think of anything which might aid us more? It was the night before Christmas. This hideous gem formed around us at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was awakened by a voice in the throne room. I was too scared to investigate, but it sounded like someone chanting in a very low voice. I was going to tell thee, but then the gem appeared and that awful guardian spoke to us and I forgot all about it. Okay.